Hey everybody, Adam here, and back with a little more cube. So I put it out there on a Twitter poll, said, hey, so what are we doing? And wouldn't you know it, as is tradition around this joint, the Twitter poll was split dead even. Like every option had an equal number of votes. And so I said, alright, well, what are we doing? And so I started looking around. And after a pile of technical difficulties at work today, and some small amount of technical difficulty getting things up and running to start streaming tonight, I said, we're just gonna hang out. We're gonna chill. We're gonna play a little cube. So back to some vintage cube. So again, we're gonna kick things off. We're gonna see how it goes and see how busted we can get. All right. That's spicy. Storm card. Hedge into mono green. Hedge in the green deck. Like, take that. Hope to wheel Fauna Shaman. Fire and Ice is fine. Forge Master's probably just the pick, right? Wheel like Copter or Fire and Ice. It's reasonable. We just have to find robots to Metalworker. Let's go. What are we wheeling out of this? Misty's fine. Question mark? This is okay, I guess. Glenrellindra's fine. What a world. Yo, what's up? Good to see you, friend. Tezzeret the Seeker seems rad. Wouldn't hate Scalding Tarn. Other things that are of vague interest are like Balance. So it's card good. Card doesn't seem very good. I think we're just taking Tezzeret. We could wheel Fixing. Crucible of Worlds. Echo's fine. Thirst is also fine. I think I just want Crucible though. Walkie Shooty Friend. If we end up seeing late twins and stuff again, I'm gonna be so sad. Inkwell Leviathan. Easy money, let's go. O-Stone? O-Stone seems sick. Eventually we want to find some ramp not named Metalworker, but like, we can get there. That'll be fine. Yeah, the artifact deck's kind of nuts. Like, it's one of the better things you can be doing in the vintage cube. I would splash red if, like, we find a reason to. Jar is, like, okay. Recruiter doesn't... Like, Recruiter finds Metalworker, but that's not really a good reason. I think I'll just take Jar. It's like Jar or Cruise. I think Jar's better than Cruise. At least I think Jar is better than Cruise in this deck. I think in the control deck, Cruise is better. John, how are you? Been a while, friendo. Hope things are well. Fair. I feel that. Fire and Ice is like fine. Shipwreck Marsh is like a reasonable take. Gross. It's like not really what we want to be doing. Oh, gross, gross, gross. Cough is like the thing that we maybe play. Yeah, and I always appreciate having you drop by, dude. Like, for sure. This is not a card we probably want to be playing, but this is a card we could perceivably play. Hey, we wheel balance. This card is gas. It's like Scarab God or Godless Shrine. I think I would take Godless Shrine. Sure. I don't really want either of these things. Gosh, I'll take, though. Signets. This card is also good. Time Warp, also super good. Narset. DT. This pack is kind of stacked. I think Citadel is bad because our deck is going to contain a bunch of, like, infinite mana spells. I think the cards I'm most interested in involve, like, Demonic Tutor and Signet, with, like, Narset and some of this blue stuff being, like, backups. I'm gonna move this to my sideboard. I will take DT. Underground Sea seems very good. Signet is also reasonable. Preordain, fine. I'll just take this Signet. Strix. Strix, 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 Strix. I like C as well. I think that Signet is probably better, like, in a vacuum. I like Treachery and I like Coercive Portal here. I think I want to take Treachery. As crazy as that sounds, like, Coercive Portal works more towards, like, the main primary strategy. But Treachery is just so good. Lodestone Golem. Consecrated Sphinx? This is close. I think I want Golem. Cryptic? Venser? Revoker? All of these things so good. I don't hate some sort of interaction. Cryptic is bad with the Lodestone Golem we just picked, I guess. Not great with Forge Master. I think I still like Cryptic. Robot. Like, God. That's hard. Yeah, Cryptic for interaction. Tolarian Academy, Blightsteel, Colossus in the same pack. Yikes. We take Academy here. Golos? Portent sucks in this deck. Golos is solid. Scrap Heap is, like, fine. I think we're gonna take Golos. I'm now less in on this Memory Jar plan. Deck seems good. I think I'll take Citadel. Like, I'm down to live that life. I'm down for it to be bad, but, like, I'm also down to live that life. If we just get to Forge Master a Citadel into play, like, I'm gonna feel like a genius. You know, and then we take 9 off it when we put our Inkwell Leviathan into play, but, like, whatever. It's fine. Could just take this Ulamog. I don't hate living that life. I will just take Ulamog. I will also take Smokestack. I'll take Factory. That's hard. It's like probably Concealed Courtyard. Free roll Hexmage. Could have just snapped up Dark Depths and Ancestral Recall, baby. Let's go. Other things we are interested in involve Worn Power Stone, Ugin the Spirit Dragon, Emrakul the Promised End, Porcelain Legionnaire, Deserted Beach. But Ancestral gets in, like, easy money. Cube, Travis. Cube. Oh, Karn? Karn, Signet, Basalt Monolith. Holy wow. Holy wow. We kind of need more finishers. So, like, I don't hate just snapping up this Karn. Like, Caracas also super reasonable. Dig Through Time, Hangerback Walker. This card is very good. Like, very, very good. It's like that. Or Boros Signet. Yeah, like, that card is so strong. Hey. What? Once again, a pack that is just, like, absolutely rip-roaring stacked. I think I'm gonna take Emrakul. Again, I was just talking about how we need finishers. I'll take Emrakul. If we wheel the Show and Tell, I'll 100% play the Show and Tell too. Like, it's not close. Right? We might be the best channel deck on the planet. It's like Scion of Urza or Upheaval. I don't think we have enough rocks for it to be Upheaval, so I think I want Scion of Urza. Path, also, like, a super reasonable choice, but, like... eh. Trinket Mage, Geist of Saint Traft. This pack is less than spectacular. Right. What are we taking here? Like, none of these are particularly good. This is, like, technically a thing we could play, but not a thing I think we want to play. I think I'll take Condemn here and, like, have it as a side... Gilded Drake. Gilded Drake's so good. Also, like, Thran Dynamo, a super good card. Like, this just so good. Just so good. Titan. Power Stone, Beach, probably Power Stone. Signet? Monolith? Unclear. Could take Spellseeker because it finds Ancestral and we want to be savages, but like... I took Monolith. We're gonna take a Signet here. We wield the show and tell, friends. Duretti, I guess? I don't really care about any of this. This deck got ridiculous. Like maybe. Because I just realized my face is cutting off part of this. Like, this is the deck. We sure do have some playables. This deck is kind of ridiculous. Alright. So we're going to start by discounting the fact that, like, these are all getting in, but we don't need to count them at the moment. I think that Smokestacks is bad. Now that we're more blue. I think O-Stone is questionable. We didn't get anything to make Crucible good. Identity. How many creatures do we have that can wear this sword? Metalworker, Strix, things we steal off of Gilded Drake, Lodestone Golem. Elspeth can probably get out. Golos is fine, and it finds Tolarian Academy, which is huge. I question Citadel. If I cast Show and Tell, what am I putting in? Titan, Leviathan, 2 Eldrazi? That seems reasonable enough. What else do we got? This card is fine. Not much better than fine, but fine. It's like a 2-drop. Like, S&T's fine. It's a card that, like, you can just stone win games off of if your deck is more busted. I like Show and Tell better, I think, if I have Bolas's Citadel, because I just show in Citadel and, like, get garbage. But, I don't know. Maybe it's worth cutting? This is, like, our top end. Karn. I'm trying to figure out what else we're supposed to cut here. Because we can't have all of these things. I guess we can cut Gilded Drake. Play Gilded Drake if our opponent is playing Big Dumbs. Cut balance. Just play something a little more streamlined, main. John, thank you for the sub. I appreciate you. 3 months, huh? Look at you go. Alright. Yeah, like this seems reasonable enough. 16 lands. We have a bunch of rocks. Sure, I'm in. I don't think I want any copies of the card Basic Plains in my deck. I have 1 white spell on 5, and I have a couple of white sources to cast it. I don't think I particularly need 2 black sources. I think 1 is fine. Just play like this. Be mad the one time that I draw a basic swamp. Sure, I'm down. And this way too, we can like pivot into show and tell and like more combo related garbage in the matchups where that's good. And we also have like smokestacks and Oblivion Stone and stuff like that when that's good. I would have been more likely to play this Crucible of Worlds if we had found, like, Wasteland or something. Even, like, Ghost Quarter. If we had taken a Ghost Quarter, I would be, like, way more down to play Crucible. We didn't even find out, we don't even have a fetch land to recur with that. Appreciate everybody coming out tonight. Plenty of ways you can choose to spend your Thursday. I'm grateful that you've chosen to spend it with me. Alright. Lost the die roll. That's not a great start, but okay. This hand doesn't do anything. His hand doesn't bust it or anything, but like it's fine. Signet, sure. Wow. Okay. That one's good. Play Signet. I will take a Garrick. Thank you. All right. I will play this Lodestone Golem. We will attack. Cast this. We can't target our Lodestone because it has protection from blue. I'm very good at this game. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This can just go ahead, fetch us the... I'm gonna go ahead and grab Monolith. One, two, three, four. This one. Dome you. Okay. This one. Tap 3. 6. This seems pretty good. Opponent agrees. Alright, so opponent is some sort of green X deck. What does that mean we want? I like O-Stone well enough. I like Gilded Drake well enough. We can cut Cryptic. I like balance. I think balance does what Cryptic is going to do, but better. Fire and Ice, I think, is meh. I am watching our artifact count for Metalworker very carefully. We cut Gush. We just have a density of cards that we want to draw, so we can just cut that. I don't hate cutting Gush. From the start opponent showed us last time, opponent seems to be more mid-range green than they are, like, green ramp, crater hoof, garbage time things. Seems fine. It's like a little slow, but like mostly fine. We draw the fast land, we play the fast land. Signet's fine. I will also play a Signet. Seems decent. I can't math. Can't math is good. So I was wrong. Opponent is not green mid-range. Opponent is a sneak attack deck. I will just attack. Yeah. Dope. Play Forge Master? Go. Do we ever reanimate for the Cellarshorn now? That'd be pretty funny. Necromancy. Yeah, we do. Okay. That's fine. I don't care about that. Okay. Hello and good luck, opponent. -2, -2? No. Okay. Keyword large. Comically enough, opponent now doesn't really have great attacks. Like, this is fine. This can't attack. Oh, poor opponent. Yo. Oh, that's so good. I'll take this one. Opponent, my big dumb stuff is better than yours. Gas. Alright, cool. So, there's one of the books. Score 1 for putting Treachery in our deck. Shocking. You know, why bother playing win conditions in the Vintage Cube when you can always just steal your opponents? Nobody plays Storm anymore, so like cards like Fractured Identity and Bribery and Treachery are always so ridiculous. It now also dawns on me that we had points where we could have taken High Tide, Manamorphose, Tendrils of Agony, and Palancron. Oh, and Underground Sea, for what that's worth. Here we go losing die rolls again. That's unfortunate. Yeah, this is fine. Is it fine? We're on the draw. It's fine. That one's good. What's this Tezzeret do? Top? Soul Ring? Monolith. Okay. That turns on Tolarian Academy, friends. Opponent has approximately 1 billion mana. Phantom image copying Baleful Strix? Sure. Don't particularly care about that. Tireless Tracker? Sure. Power Stone. I will not attack. Okay. I have a sneaking suspicion opponent's deck may contain the card Opposition. You got it. Sure. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6 mana? Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Cast my own Tezzeret. Go to combat. Poke their Tezzeret. Their Tolarian Academy. Seems very good. X is 3. What are we tinkering for? That's Deece. Not gonna lie. Reasonable. It's clocking Tezzeret. Good. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Is one okay? Garrick, very good. Okay. Reasonable. I will assuredly protect Karn here. I don't think I have time for Gush, and I have other card advantage engines if I want them. Make idiot. I will steal this. Okay. Three, 4, 5, 6. Ballista X 3. I'm gonna kill the Garrick now. I want opponent to try to move their sword to Birds of Paradise. Cat? That's unfortunate. One, 2, 3. You don't have trample, do you? You do not. It's like that. Discard Leviathan. Good at this game. I will have this. Opponent untaps their Grim Monolith. Sure. Reasonable. One, two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's like nothing on the planet that lets me cast this Ulamog. All right. I died by attacking. That's so stupid. I'm so bad at this. If I had not attacked there, we were fine. This thing has trample. So many words on these green creatures. Gross. Yikes. Alright. I go back to liking Gilded Drake. Opponent showed me a bunch of big beef that I wouldn't hate taking. I also like the notion of balance. O-Stone. I think Cryptic is of questionable value. Fire and Ice actually seems pretty okay here. I have to make 2 cuts. I once again cut Gush. I think I'm one of the worst Gush decks on the planet. I mean, cut a Sundering Titan. I think that's as risky for me as it is good for me. Run it like this. We won the die roll. What's it like to be this good at the game? Just Ancestral Recall, go. Cool. I couldn't care less about a row. When he gets a thirst. Yeah, we're just in the wait plan. That feels pretty good. Hilarious. That's fun. One, two, three, four, five, six. List on 3. One's gonna jar here. I mean, that's okay. Most of that was bad. Inkwell gonna be good. Metamorph my Inkwell Leviathan. I understand. We're in a beat stick race. We're in a beat stick race and I have this ballista. That feels good for me. One Power Stone. Fractured Identity. Make a wolf. This is also funny because opponent has this ticking down. So opponent's dead to this next Inkwell Leviathan attack unless they can find a way to gain some life. Which I guess they have with Uro. Which I can then steal, funny enough. Yeah. Oh, Tezzard dies. Yeah. That super doesn't matter. Terastodon. Sure. You're dead? Unless they destroy their islands. Which I suppose is a line that is available to them. Okay. That's hysterical. Alright, so let's Gilded Drake. I'll take Terastodon. I'll cut your flyer out of the equation. Phantasmal image. Copying Terastodon. Sure, sure. Sure. That's unfortunate. Sure. That's actually hilarious. They would have won if they had been able to copy to target their Phant image Terastodon, but because it's Phant image, they can't. Okay. Alright, what's in my deck to make me win this game? One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Four, 5, 6. Goodbye. Yow! Get out of here. Cool. Alright. So seeing that, is there anything else that I want access to? That seems okay. Not great, but okay. I mean, I think this is fine. Is there something I want to take to get this cryptic... want to cut to get this cryptic in? Like, yes and no? I want the cryptic, but I don't know what I want for it. I think we're just going to play this as is. Again, thank you everyone for joining tonight. I really appreciate you being here. Plenty of ways you could choose to spend your Thursdays. I'm grateful you're choosing to spend it with me. Apologies for anyone who just went deaf because I ripped this open into the mic. This is like a slow hand, but probably fine. So just like a turn 3 metalworker into all my broken garbage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Caryatid's fine. Coercive Portal, sure. Opponent gets to draw an extra card. Uro, sure. Survival, yup. Dece. That's gonna be good for later. Six. Sure. Another Phantom image, yeah, that's fine. That's terrifying. Play Monolith. Play Demonic Tutor. One, two, three, four, five. Could you just balance them here? Attack first because they can sack islands. Their own Inkwell Leviathan. Don't. It doesn't matter what I vote. So if I vote Carnage here and they act like... They blow up their 3 islands, sure. Yeah, it doesn't matter here. We're just dead. Nah. Opponent's being really cool in chat. No blocks. Alright, well. Alright, so back into the fray once more. See if we can salvage our play points out of this. Again, thank you everyone for hanging out tonight. I really appreciate it. Next week we'll get back to some more constructed. I'll probably play some Pauper, some Vintage, stuff like that. Look at some other Legacy decks. But this week the cube was up, and it's been kind of a wild week, so I figured why not? We'll jam some cube and just kind of chill and hang out. Just finally starting to feel back to normal. You know, just as World War III approaches. But, you know, it is what it is, I guess. Oh. Alright. So, for those of you who are hanging out and maybe don't know me personally, first off, hello, my name is Adam. I'm a member of Team Swish of Grand Rapids, Michigan. On this channel, we play a lot of Eternal Magic. So that is Pauper, Legacy, Vintage, formats like the Vintage Cube, things of that nature. So, down below my face here, you'll see my handles for both Twitter and Discord. So tonight, I had put it up to those of you who follow on Twitter, what do we want to play? And as is usually tradition, whenever I put it to Twitter, we were dead even. Every option that was presented was equally represented. Which I love all of you for, but like, man, does that make it rough. Oh, we won the die roll. Yay. Sure. So, if you were ever curious as to what we're doing, what's going on, what the plan is, please feel free to reach out. Check out my Twitter. Feel free to give me a follow. I am usually reasonably friendly. Are you sure? It's a weird thing for you to do, but okay. Kitchen Finks is fine. One, two, three, four, five. What rock do we want? Go snap up this basalt monolith. All right. Goodbye, Teferi. Opponent clearly on a blink deck. That tracks. What do we got? Four mana. Parallax Wave. Sure. Okay, so they're playing like wave to blink stuff. Okay. Turn? Exile? Reasonable. Yeah, I bet you wish you'd held that up now, don't you? One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. Resto, okay. Blinks, okay. Okay. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Can slam Sundering Titan, blow up a bunch of their land, they clear this out, we lose. I just Cryptic Tap Draw instead? That seems much better. Oh, God. I just killed myself here because I forgot how Cryptic Command works. I'm just gonna concede. I messed that up. Messed that up real bad. Okay. Balance seems good. O-Stone seems good. Opponent's gonna blink all their stuff, so I don't necessarily want Gilded Drake. Condemn seems okay. Fractured Identity seems questionable, but, like, fine. This, once again, seems excellent. I feel like opponent probably has clones, though. I don't think I want to Forge Master in this matchup. Gush was great there, actually. Karn seems medium. Big Karn. Treachery also, like, kind of a wild one. That one could either be great or bad. Alright. Gotta think about this here. Maybe Condemn is bad. I cut Gush. Cutting Gush feels like a thing we could do. I'm gonna cut Inkwell. It seems weird, but... It doesn't do anything. If opponent is Wasteland, I'm just toast. Fairy ticks up. Signet, sure. Opponent trying to figure out how to cast a spell, and I think they're struggling with Lodestone Golem. Oh, give her runes, okay. 5 mana. Raven Inspector, sure. That's dope. Okay. Okay. What is your game plan, opponent? Parallax Wave, sure. Okay. Okay. That's unfortunate. What is Relic Order target? O-Stone? Yep, I get 2 templating. So what happened there is because Relic Order has the old templating where it's 2 separate clauses, they were able to split the difference. So this way when Relic Order comes back, it can take my Lodestone. That's a big old sky noodle. That's pretty dope, not gonna lie to you. Yep, Blink's Parallax Wave. Wave returns all the stuff. Yep. Spectre comes back, Signet comes back, Parallax Wave comes back. Okay. Ballista. This is a protect here. Putting a counter on, exiling. Dome you. Okay. That was quite a dance for a whole lot of shenanigans right there. Now we have to dance around this Parallax Wave and this Giver here again in a second. That's a big yikes. Okay. I will declare attacks. One, two, three, 4, 8, 12 is a lot of damage. I'm drawing a bunch of cards here. Parallax Wave absolutely taking over this game. Okay. What does that button do? I was supposed to, yeah. I think we're just dead. Now that I'm looking at it again. There wasn't really a way out of this. Yikes. That was rough. Opponent got it. Well, womp womp. There's the end of that one. That is unfortunate, but it is that way sometimes. Deck looked hot. I think we probably needed a little more interaction than we had. And half the time, the Cryptic felt bad because it felt like we didn't really have places to cast it because of the way our curve was set up. But it's alright. But alright, everybody, that's going to be it for me for tonight. I will be back next Tuesday. Again, probably Vintage or Pauper, one or the other. And then probably do the other next Thursday. We'll see what happens. But again, if you like what you see here, feel free to go ahead and give a follow here. Go ahead and follow me over on Twitter. I post there every time I'm going to go live. I also post there whenever I'm looking for feedback on content ideas. So go ahead and follow me there and see what's going on. Get a little peek behind the curtain. But alright, everybody. You all enjoy your weekend. Cheers. See ya.